let's spend a moment on app development because that's another large category that you handle, and it's just a really cool, concept for a local business being able to develop their own app. What new wrinkles are you adding to apps, or is this a moment where businesses are creating apps moving forward and having time to do that? What are you kind of seeing at this moment in that space?
Absolutely. That's one of the biggest things that we're pushing right now, because everyone is existing remotely. It doesn't just mean that they're existing online; they're existing on their phones. I mean, the stats before this were saying that adults were on the phone 40, 50, 60% of the day, or at least had it within arm's reach 90% of the day. Crazy stats where the phone is just, it's basically connected to everyone at all times. And now that we're all stuck in our homes, it's those numbers can only go up. Unfortunately, mobile apps are a little bit more of a time investment a lot of times. It does take quite a bit of time and honestly money to get a good native mobile app pushed out there, which is one of the reasons we've been pushing our platform so hard and trying to, tell people, hey, now's the time to do this, because our platform does allow for small businesses to develop apps very quickly, very affordably. So you don't have to spend 6 months and $50,000 to get a mobile app put together. We can have one out for you in a couple of weeks for not that much, and then build in really useful features like e-commerce and mobile ordering and food delivery systems in there, some certain social aspects so that your clients can all interact with each other and you can interact with them through uh, you know new mobile only content or push notifications, or it just opens up a door to so much more functionality. And all of that is so direct, because unlike any other kind of digital marketing or traditional marketing, you're not just shouting your message from the top of a mountain and hoping that the right people hear. You're sending your message directly to someone's pocket. It's right there, it's connected to them, and it can be very personal that way. So yeah, I'd say the mobile app development market is actually exploding right now. People who have been maybe on the edge about doing it are all jumping on board. PWAs are exploding, those progressive web apps. So those are kind of like mobile apps and kind of like websites, somewhere in the middle. But all of the technology, even surrounding small business and mobile apps, is just on fire right now.
Absolutely. And final question here, you've basically already answered it, but I'll just ask it in a different way, just in case you had another final closing thought on that. But are there any changes that you're seeing your local businesses, your small businesses do now that will be a long lasting, like long term change that they're making with their business?
Yeah, I think a better answer to that would be I hope so. Um, I think there's a lot of changes happening in business and culture and politics everywhere. This crisis has opened our eyes to maybe some blind spots that we had, or some places that we weren't really prepared. And taught us some lessons that I really hope that we carry into the future for business, and specifically for the ones that we're working with. um, a consistent conversation that we had with people is trying to convince them that your business needs to exist online. Your online presence is immensely important to business growth in this age. You need to have your listings put together. You need to be monitoring your reputation and reviews online. You need to have a decent modern website. People need to be able to find you. Even if your business doesn't revolve around your website and you have a completely brick and mortar shop, these things are of the utmost importance. And I think that despite all the negativity of this crisis, maybe we can come out the other side a little stronger in a lot of ways. And one of those ways might be just that businesses migrate online a little bit more. Some of the people that didn't necessarily think that this was a necessity now realize how important the online space is for small businesses.
All right, so Miles, tell folks where they can find you and your business.
And my name is Miles Bassett, and CEO and founder of Wildman Web Solutions. You can find us online, wildmanweb.com, or on social media, Facebook, Twitter, wherever you social slash wildmanweb.
Okay, and then Miles, this can double as a teaser because we'll have him on in a future segment. Why don't you tell us about your partner in crime there and where you can find him?
Yeah, so I guess we're going to be doing a follow-up episode here with Matty D, with my partner, Mike Hanna. He is the marketing side of Wildman Web Solutions. He is the sort of sales and strategist side, as he likes to put it. He's the pretty one, I'm the smart one. So I try to get things to work. I'm more on the software side, try to build everything up, but he's definitely the one to talk to for marketing, for long-term strategy. I know he has a bunch of really interesting thoughts as to how all of this is going to affect small business and specifically business in our community.
Absolutely. Okay, awesome. Thank you so much, Miles, for joining me. And if you are a small business owner watching this and interested in contributing to the video series here, please email me, mattydmedia@gmail.com. That's MATTY, as in dog, media@gmail.com, and would love to incorporate your experiences and advice onto the video series.